Today, I want to talk to you about how to make your digital marketing more accessible to everyone in your community. There's actually a really simple way to do this. We're going to talk about it in today's episode of the Library Marketing Show. Hi, everyone. I'm Angela Hursh from superlibrarymarketing.com. I give lots of tips for marketing there. I also love to highlight libraries doing something great in marketing. I do that on my social media account, so you'll be able to follow me there. And I love it when people nominate other libraries or their own library for these highlights. I call them kudos, and we're going to start today's episode with kudos. Our kudos today is going to Rogers Public Library in Arkansas. I'm going to put a link down below, but basically they just celebrated their 120th anniversary as a library, even though they are still recovering from tornadoes that hit their area in May of this year. In the story I'm going to link below, there's a person called Amber Altman, who is the emerging technologies librarian there. And apparently Altman has started preparing for this anniversary a year ago by looking at the historical timeline from when the library opened in 1904 to now. So they've been working on this a long time, and they were able to present it to the public, even though they had damage to the roof and ceiling of their library, and they had some flooding from the tornado. So I just want to give them kudos, because that is a lot to deal with. And to turn something like a tornado damage into a celebration, I think that deserves some recognition. So great job, Rogers Public Library. All right, let's get into today's topic, making your digital marketing more accessible to everyone in your community. I'm doing this topic because I've seen quite frequently libraries often share either in social media or in their emails. They'll share these beautiful graphics that they've made in many different graphic programs, and they have all the information about the program or service in the graphic, and they put those into their social media, or they put them into their email and send it out to their patrons. It looks beautiful, and for most of their audience, this is a perfectly acceptable way to share information. However, I want you to remember that there are members of your community who cannot see or have vision issues, and all of the information that you're putting in the graphic, they are missing because they can't read that text that's embedded in the graphic. A better way to do this, or an extra step you can take that doesn't take too much time, I don't think, but that will make sure your marketing, especially your digital marketing, is available to everyone, is to add the text, whatever the text is, whatever the information is in your graphic, put that into the alt text if you're doing this on email, or take that information and then paste it into the caption or the post if you're doing it on social media. It shouldn't take you too much time, and that way you're reaching all of the members of your community, including those with vision issues. I just worry, I know a lot of times we're talking in libraries about making sure everybody knows what's going on at the library, and I feel like there is a large portion or a significant portion of our population that we miss because we don't translate that information into regular text in the alt text or in the post. So I would appreciate it, and I'm sure others with vision issues would appreciate it as well. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think does your library do this? If not, how's come? Is it because we didn't know this was a thing we should do? Is it a time thing? And what other things does your library do to make your marketing more accessible to everyone? I would love to know. So let's start a conversation down in the comments. And that's it for this episode of the Library Marketing Show. But my channel has many more tips for library marketing. You can also go to superlibrarymarketing.com to get more tips and sign up for emails from me. And if you want to learn more, head on over to this next video. I'll meet you there.